Hi guys, it's Jennifer with One Crafty Sister and welcome to Monday night's Facebook Live crafting. I hope you guys are having an awesome start to your week. Drop me a comment as I do every Monday. I'd love to know what you are, this week I'd love to know what you're looking forward to this week. So it's always important to look forward to things. Otherwise, why are we living? So I am looking forward to some time with my Stampin' Up team this next weekend on Saturday. So that is exciting for me personally. Let's see, I'm going to transfer or share this to my group. So just keep letting me know who's here as you join. And let me know what you're looking forward to this upcoming week. I want to share in the joy of the things that are upcoming. All right, share. Remember last week I told you the sharing was weird and I couldn't figure it out. I think I figured it out. Yay, I did. Okay, let's come back over here. Where's my comments? Hi, Linda. Welcome. Let's see. I see some highs. Did anyone share what they're looking forward to? Hi, Karen. Hi, Joyce. Thanks for joining me tonight. Okay, so as I said, I'm looking forward to spending some time with my team this Saturday for our team meeting. And we're going to have some fun, crafty times. And I miss them. So, as I miss so many people, but you know, my team are kind of some special people to me. They're like my little crafty family. And so I miss them a lot. So I'm looking forward to that. And the other thing I'm looking forward to is I'm looking forward to autumn. I'm looking forward to fall. And I don't get much of that here in Florida. So it is, you know, still quite warm and sweaty and muggy out there. But I have faith that things are going to happen and it's going to be worth it when it does. So tonight I'm going to share, oh, first of all, even before I talk about what I'm going to share tonight, did you guys log in for my team workshop on Friday night? You guys were all invited to that. Just want to show, like, these are some of the cards. Oops, this way. I tell you, backwards video really throws your brain for a loop. So here's a couple of the cards that I made and shared some other cards using the Nothing's Better Than Sweet. So I just wanted to show those to you really quick. Here's a fun one. Ooh. And then a little chocolate box. So those were some of the projects that we had, and you're going to want to plan to be a part of next month's in October. On Friday night, October 23rd, we're going to be having our next team workshop, and we are going to be having lots of fun and sharing some fun projects. Tonight, our project is going to be themed on what I am looking forward to. So let me flip you down to the table here. We are going to make a project with the Gathered Leaves bundle. Now this bundle was part of our offering last fall and it retired, but they brought it back. So luckily I didn't get rid of it in my BOGO because I didn't know it was coming back, but it was one of my favorites last year. Because first of all, I love the lined designs, And if you've ever watched any of my videos before, I really like when we have mixed fonts. So we have these script with the serif font here. That combination, I really like them. But there's so many things you can do with this, but probably my favorite part are the dies that coordinate with this. So not only do you have the ability to create a cute little pumpkin patch, but you also have these 4-leaf shapes. So this big one cuts out this big leaf here. And I did last year I remember doing some really fun watercoloring with this combo. But tonight we're going to use these 3 leaves. These are dies, but they are embossing dies. So what's really cool about these is that you see all the detail that's on there. When you cut them out, that detail is going to be on your cutout leaf, which makes them really special. So let me keep those out and show you our project tonight and tell you about the little technique that we're going to do. So this is our project for tonight, featuring those leaves and a great little color combo for fall leaves. So this card features Cajun Craze, crushed curry, and cinnamon cider, one of our in colors this year, and it's a fave for sure. And you know, Cajun Craze kind of doesn't get enough love sometimes, but it's in some of our designer series paper this year, so it's getting a little bit more. But the technique that I'm going to show you, I don't know if you can see, but let me move my bow here. I created this blue background using a couple ink pads. So the thing that I am looking forward to the most, which is something that I don't get to see much of, is the turning and the falling of the leaves. And I'm always amazed at how beautiful, crystal clear and blue the sky will be when the leaves are falling. I just love that combination of a beautiful blue sky and the turning of the leaves. So that's why I designed this card to share with you what is my favorite site. So I know that I have a picture in my office of when I was up in Michigan one time with my husband, and we're standing in front of this tree that has like every color plus like magenta in the tree, and I loved it. And we don't get this kind of color in Florida, so I have to create it with paper. So we are going to use that Gather Together stamp set. We're going to use the 3 dies here. Out of that set, is the Gathered Leaves dies. And we're going to use a few other things. And if you want to try this, it's called the swiping technique. Go ahead and take out like a small piece of Whisper White. That's the best color to do this on. And an ink color of your choice just to play with. I'm going to be using, for my background, I am using 2 different blues because that's how I got the color that I wanted. So I'm using Balmy Blue and Seaside Spray. And I'll show you why I chose that. And then we'll be doing some stamping with the cinnamon cider and the crushed curry. Okay. And this is one of the papers from the In Good Taste Designer Series paper. So you'll see that here. That's this one right here. And I have told you guys before, I love me some good wood paper. So I'm really having fun with this. And it's the perfect fall pairing with these colors. It's a neutral, it goes with everything, but you'll see there are some golden tones in the paper that really makes these leaves kind of tie it all together. All right, so I've got a Whisper White thick card base. Let me move a couple of these things out of the way and we will get started. The first thing we're going to do is do that little swiping technique. So you will want to grab out some grid paper to protect your surface. So I have this piece that I worked on earlier, as you can see. And let me just show you a couple of the iterations that I did. So I first started out with Balmy Blue. Well, actually, I started out with Misty Moonlight, and it was too dark for my taste for the card. So if you can see this, it just was too, it's great for denim. If you want to create a brushed denim look, that Misty Moonlight would be perfect. And then I tried the Balmy Blue, but it was a little too aqua for me. And then let's see, where's my other one? Oh yeah, no, this is the Balmy Blue. And the Seaside spray wasn't quite right. I think this is the Seaside spray. Anyway, I combined both of them, both of these two colors to get this look here, okay? So we're gonna take our sheet of Whisper White, our little piece of Whisper White, and for this card, I'm using a piece that's 2 inches by 5.5. And all you're gonna do is I'm gonna start with one color. You're gonna open your ink pad, and I'm just gonna drag it along my paper like so. And it doesn't really matter if it's exactly right there because we're gonna cover it up with our ribbon. And now you can see how my Balmy Blue was just a little too aqua colored. So I came back over with the Seaside spray and just gave it another little wash with that. Now you can choose to do something that's got a little bit more of a brush technique. I wanted a little bit more of a consistent technique. You can also give some actual like texture by starting again in different spots to give kind of those, that's how I got those little lines in there. So there's lots of different ways that you can create different textures. You can even go in different directions and create a different fun texture. My goal was just to create something that was like the beautiful blue sky the further north you go that I see these leaves falling from the trees against. Okay, so that is all we're going to do for that part. And the next thing we're going to do is just a little bit of quick stamping. Oh, I still need my grid paper out. I forgot that. I've got some stamping off to do. So we are going to stamp the sentiment first, and this is Season of Thanks because we are coming up on the season, although our lives should be a season of thanks. Stamp that in Cinnamon Cider. And then I'm going to take the crushed curry and use, whoops, as it flies off my little, this is the little speckled stamp, and we are going to use it to just give some texture to this piece. I'm not going to ink it every time direct. I just wanted to give a little bit of that texture you can see there. Okay, that is all the stamping, if you can believe it. We're done stamping. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead and adhere this to a piece of Cajun Craze. And like I said earlier, Cajun Craze is one of those colors that just doesn't get enough love sometimes. But for fall projects, boy, it is perfect. All right, I'm using my, oops, my seal, Stampin' Seal. And I've got that put together. And then we're going to add some of the Cinnamon Cider In Color ribbon. If you guys haven't played with these ribbons yet, they really do play well with your little bow tying fingers. So we are going to tie, let's see here, a bow, and we're going to cover up right where we made that line with our ink pad. So if anyone tried this technique tonight while they were following along on the live, I'd love to see it. So post a picture in the group or on my Facebook business page. It may tell you that it requires approval. And I just do that because I've had some spam posted on my pages before, and I don't need to subject you guys to any spam. So that just gives me a chance to stop the spam in today's world where there's naughty people out there. So I'm going to tie that bow. Just trim off our ends. All right. The next thing we need to do is cut some leaves to go on our project. So let's go ahead and pull out our paper. We've got that crushed curry, Cajun Craze, and cinnamon cider, and we're going to cut out one of each of those leaves. So I've got them here. Pull over into view the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, and I'm using the magnetic plate here. And I'm going to put these all through at the same time. I'm just going to lay these in here. Let's see, we've got the crushed curry, cinnamon cider. All right, so we've got those all on our magnetic plate. Add our top acrylic plate. And roll that through. These leaves are so fun. Look at that fun texture. Get them all up here for you to see. Look at those. I love all the detail, whoops, from those dies. They're so fun. Okay. So we've got our main pieces to our card. This is an 8.5 by 5.5 thick whisper white card base scored at 4 1/4. We're just going to take and fold that. Give it a nice burnish with the bone folder. And we're going to start by just adhering this. Now this In Good Taste Designer Series paper, this kind of weathered wood, I just cut at a 1/8 inch shorter. So it's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, I think. I'm attaching it again with my Stampin' Seal. Let's see here. Oh, I'm going to go this way. Just enough to have a nice little border. And then this piece is going to be popped up on dimensionals. Now make sure you stay on here because I'm going to give you guys this week's ordering special. So you'll want to be able to hear what that is. And it's something that we're using on this card today. Let's see, get these little pieces off. Okay, so this is going to go just slightly below halfway. And then we need a dimensional on the back of each one of these leaves. so that we can add those. Let's see here, we got this one. I like having these leaves kind of hanging over the edge here. Actually need to move this one a little bit. Of course my dimensional is not going to come off, but that's okay. I can trick it. All right, the next thing we're going to do is add some of our In Color Enamel Dots. Now we're featuring a little bit of some, oh, I think I've already got some out here for my project. I did, but they were tiny and I probably set them somewhere right here. Well, I don't know where they went. Maybe I did stick them in here. Nope. There are 3 cinnamon cider enamel dots on a little sheet somewhere on my desk. I must have covered them with something. Oh well, I have more here. So I'm going to add these. Whoops. On the run. Just kind of sprinkled through the leaves. I would normally use my Take Your Pick tool. However, I have a hard time getting these off the paper with the Take Your Pick tool. All right, so those are sprinkled on. And there is our seasonal fall card with my leaves changing colors that I so wish that I could see. And I don't think I will get far enough north before the leaves change to be able to see it this year. So I have to recreate my own fall leaves falling out of the crisp blue sky to take advantage of whatever I can get of the autumn season. Another thing that I miss is apples and pumpkin picking. I totally, hello again up here. I am loving seeing pictures of some of my Canadian friends, like Zara, your friend Selena was making me jealous the other day because last weekend they went apple picking at the apple orchard and I was so like healthily jealous because that's one of my favorite things to do. And so I was so sad that I'm just so sad that I don't get to travel this year much to be able to go see that. Up in the Northeast, I have gone apple picking and to the pumpkin patch and for hay rides, and it's just so fun. So I hope that all of those things are still happening for everyone up in the Northeast and in the North so that you can enjoy that for me. And send me pictures so I can see it and enjoy it along with you. So that is our card for tonight. And the ordering special, oh, let me flip back down because I forgot to show you this. This week's ordering special, when you use the host code, now this host code is going to be through the 31st of, or the 30th of September, and there'll be a new one on October 1st. But for those of you that order, and I will email out the new host code on the 1st, between now and next Monday, you will get a pack of the In Color Enamel Dots when your order is $40 or more. So let's put that on here. That is $40 or more before tax and shipping. Now at $30, you're going to get 15 free tutorial projects, a PDF of fun projects that are all fall fun right now through the end of this month. And there'll be a new theme coming on October 1st. But if you would like your own free pack of these enamel dots so you could put them on pretty cards, maybe you're going to make a card like this with the gathered Leaves bundle, which is in our holiday catalog, you will be able to earn your own free pack of these. And I will put the link and the host code here in the video so that you can have all that information close at hand. And then also I will be sending out tomorrow, so you'll want to make sure that you're on my email list, and I'll include a link in the video as well for my email list. So give me just a few minutes when I hop off to update that. And if you're not on my email list already and you're in the US specifically, but anyone can join my email list no matter where you live, I will be announcing a fun, crafty opportunity for you for this Saturday for World Card Making Day. So I'm not going to tell you all the details right now. However, it's something that you'll be able to do with the supplies at your own home. So just plan on making sure you're on my email list so that you can get that notice first thing in the morning. And be able to register for this fun event for this upcoming Saturday, World Card Making Day. So I hope you guys have a great evening. That's all I have for you tonight is our falling leaves with the fun ink swiping technique. And I look forward to seeing you guys this weekend and again next Monday, as I am here each Monday hoping to inspire you and to be inspired by you. So you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.